Once upon a time, Congresswoman Lauren Boebert found herself as a guest on the quirkiest, wackiest show in the paranormal universe, Beetlejuice Tonight. Always one to relish the spotlight, Boebert was thrilled, although she didn't quite know what to expect. Beetlejuice, the afterlife's most mischievous host, welcomed her warmly. Well. Look who we have here, Lauren Boebert, defender of freedom, and now, I presume, the underworld? Lauren chuckled nervously. I'm always up for a challenge, but this place sure beats Congress. Ah. The first contest of the night, Beetlejuice announced. A classic game that tests both patience and strategy, Spider Solitaire. In front of each of them appeared an eerie, glowing deck of cards suspended in midair. The game was on. Beetlejuice deftly manipulated the cards with an exaggerated flair, stacking suits and clearing columns like a pro. Lauren was no slouch either. Though it was clear she hadn't expected to play Spider Solitaire with an entity from the netherworld, she adapted quickly. However, Boebert, ever the disruptor, decided to bend the rules. With a flick of her wrist, she conjured her own Second Amendment card, a joker, in this case, and inserted it into the deck. Hey, what's the big idea? Beetlejuice exclaimed, his striped suit vibrating with indignation. No cheat codes in the underworld. Before Lauren could reply, her joker card multiplied and started flying around the set like firecrackers on the 4th of July, singing the national anthem in high-pitched voices. Beetlejuice rolled his eyes. All right. Cut it out. If I wanted a disturbance, I'd summon a sandworm. And so, in a puff of smoke and exasperation, Beetlejuice waved his hand, and Lauren Boebert found herself unceremoniously ejected from the show, landing back in her office on Capitol Hill. Seems like Congress isn't the only place that kicks me out for causing a disturbance, Lauren mused, smirking as she sat back in her chair. Meanwhile, back on Beetlejuice Tonight, the host looked into the camera and quipped, well, folks, that's politics for you. Never a dull moment or a fair game. The audience roared with laughter, the cards magically restacked themselves, and Beetlejuice vanished into the shadows, already planning his next unpredictable episode. And so concluded the most surreal game of Spider Solitaire ever played, leaving both the living and the dead shaking their heads in disbelief.